YouTube. It is the Chunky Fella again. We're doing things a little bit different today. Today I'm doing a little bit of a competition amongst some of the regularly used or up and coming fall baits. I'm using the baby bull shad. I'm using a Bladebait. One of my new favorites, the Yamamoto Yamatanuki, as well as a more traditional Swimbait that you see here with a little head to it. It's a shorter Swimbait. I have multiple Swimbaits I'm going to try of the same brand, different lengths. But we're going to see which one works best, and I'm going to try to be as fair as possible. Approximately 5 casts in ideal positions over and over again in a rotation to see which one works best for me. So stay tuned and let's see how this goes. Well, number one with the glide bait that I didn't land appeared to be a drum. Glide bait, blade bait. So that wasn't expected. This is what I'm using. It is a blade bait from Bass Pro Shop. I'll get you more details on it, but yeah, definitely got a hit from a drum. That was a decent sized drum. So that was kind of exciting. That was on my 3rd cast. Of course, that's not our target species, but hey, it's something. So I think I owe the blade bait a few more casts here, but it was exciting to get a little bite. So. We got the little guy on the Yamatanuki. He's already off it. That was quick. A real monster. So, that's what we're dealing with here, people. But the Yamatanuki comes out in first so far. So that's exciting. I am right at the put end too, so like this hasn't gone on very long. You know, about as big as the bull shad over there. We'll take him. There we go. All right. The Yamatanuki put a smallmouth in the quote-unquote boat. Although I'm actually walking around right now. But he's a little guy. He's got a little beauty mark right there in his face. But otherwise, happy to have caught him. and he's out of here. So, to give us an idea of where we're standing, 52 degrees, 52.1, 51.6. It's cool. 54. So that's where, somewhere between 52 and 54 degrees, which very much is, late fall. Water temps getting on the cusp of the transition here. So we've got a little bit bigger of a spot. Not bad. Well, not good either, but we'll take it. And on the Yamatanuki. I cheated a little bit on this. Oh, I ripped the Yamatanuki too. I cheated a little bit on this. Because the Yamatanuki has two different colors. I used the white temporarily and then decided that that was cheating. And I didn't catch any fish with it anyway, so I'm going to stick with the green pumpkin going forward. Not really fair to let the Yamatanuki have two colors and the others are just white or a blade. So I think I'm gonna fix that little mistake I made, and I apologize for it. I think still the Yamatanuki is only lure with actual catches. I've gotten hits on other lures. I have almost landed the drum, which frankly I don't really want to land anyway unless it's a potential trophy fish. So that's where we stand now. If the Yamatanuki is the only thing that catches when I'm halfway through, I may just award it the winner and try to catch as many fish as possible. Oh yeah. We got a fish, guys. A good one. Ow! That just hooked me. Stop. Oh, this might be a barb hook. Look at that. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Quite the predicament, guys. Oh, I got it out. Sweet. Dang. Oof. That one hurt. Glad I didn't go to the barb. Well, found another blood brother. He's a good one. He's a good one. We will take him. I could do a quick measurement, maybe. You know what? He's obviously not a trophy, so we'll just do a quick measurement on my rod. My paddle. He's about 16 inches. He's a pretty fella. And he's gone. Wow. It was worth it. Thanks to, I assume my wife, maybe me, I'm not sure, but of a little first aid kit, just clean this up because this river, you know, isn't really known for being the most clean of all of the Middle Tennessee rivers. At one point, it was one of the dirtiest. So I'm going to get it cleaned up real quick. I forgot to tell you guys, that was on the baby bull shad. So we're in the game. Let me get this cleaned up, and the competition continues. Okay. I swear by this kit now. I'm gonna buy another one because this one I had to open up, and I made a bit of a mess here. All this will be carried out with me, I assure you. But I don't have any kind of endorsement, obviously, with my whopping 20 followers or whatever it is. But I mean, this was great to have. This was very helpful. I'm gonna get it all put away, but yeah, have this on your it's watertight too, ultralight. I've been carrying it for years. Nothing's expired. Good stuff. Y'all, I saw this fish, and I saw him go after the Yamatanuki. Ooh, let me make sure I don't get him in the eye. And him's just a little guy. Another spot on the Yamatanuki. You didn't even know you were hooked. You didn't even know you were hooked. All right. Nice one. Oh, there goes my Yamatanuki. This guy didn't even know he's hooked. He had no clue. He's a pretty one. He's a pretty one. Very cool. Nice one. I thought he was not very big, but he had no clue that he was hooked. That was caught on the Yamatanuki again. Oh yeah. Wow. What is that, a green sunfish? I don't even know. Bluegill? We're catching everything now. On the Tanuki. On the Tanuki. A little windy out here. It's been a fun day though. I'm glad it's not too cold. I'm thinking about kicking the hoodie pretty soon. So let's see what else we get here. There are actually some other fishermen, which baffles me, that are trying to catch up to me here. Since the fishing's been pretty good, I don't like the idea of them getting in front of me, but I'm not sure I can do much about that. As far as the challenge goes, so far, really, the baby bull shad is the only thing that's caught fish other than the Yamatanuki, which continues to really perform well. the white Yamatanuki, the few times I casted it before I determined that I was kind of cheating, I didn't get any bites anyway. So, I mean, all in all, the Yamatanuki continues to perform. The baby bull did end up with the best fish, I believe. I'll have to check that later, but I think it might be the best fish. In which case, you know, there's certainly something to award for that alone. But yeah, that's where we are so far. We're gonna keep fishing. All right, I've made a decision to retire the blade for the day. It's just not deep enough to really use it properly. We did almost catch that drum, but you know, frankly, it's a little bit dangerous when it's shallow water. You can yank that thing right out and it gets a little sketch. So we're retiring it. Which stinks because I put that on one of my best pulls, rod and reel combos. And I'm not going to switch it up. Frankly, the Yamatanuki and, well, maybe the Swimbait would be better on a casting reel. I don't know. We'll have to think about that. But we are retiring the blade for the day. All right. We like that. We like that. There's so much to be said with this catch. Gosh, I'm excited about this one for various reasons. First, he has been eating something. What do you see there? He's been eating shad, huh? 2, Fatty Magoo, how about you? Wow, what a fat fish. Total fatty. We gotta take a weight on this guy. He's a chunky fella. He is a chunky fella. I'm sure many people would say I should take that bluegill out, but hey, it's already mostly in his stomach, so. Oh, all right, we're at 0. $2.1, 2 on the money. Pretty fish. Let's see where we're at on the, I'd say it's probably only about 16 or 17, but we gotta look. Don't bite me, dude. 16. He's just a fatty. He is a fatty. And he's gone. That was a good one. We are going to do another quick update. The Yamatanuki is by far the winner of this little tournament. And I'm a little more than halfway. At this point, I'm going to retire the plastic swim bait. And I'm going to occasionally use the baby bull shad when appropriate. But otherwise, I'm fishing Yamatanuki. So that's where we're at. Update. Some short, fat idiot used my pole and lost the baby bull shad. What a moron. It's in a tree somewhere now. I don't know. The guy looked a lot like my brother. Here we are at, speaking of my brother, here we are at Trace Creek. My nephew's name is Trace, and he subscribed to my channel, and we're about to find out if he actually watches it or not, because here I am mentioning Trace Creek, where I caught my personal best largemouth bass. So it was, I think it was like, I don't remember. I don't even remember. I'd have to go back through old pictures to find out how big it was. But, you know, it wasn't huge. It's definitely a river fish. I think it was like just south of 4 pounds. So, shout out to Trace Creek. Well, it's a record, guys. Look at how I caught this fish. I mean, barely hooked him. Barely hooked him. Which is kind of funny because I can't get him on. There we go. I mean, come on. You know, give me something for the miniature fishing. Huh? Oh, yeah. Just, you know, come on. It's my finger. Go get bigger, man. Another monster. Oh, yeah. Guys, if you're curious on how the chunky fella is doing in this little stretch, I have now caught the smallest smallmouth in recorded history and the smallest spot in recorded history all at once. Kind of a big deal. Hey, we finally caught one on the plastic swim bait. Hallelujah. Real monster. I don't know what it is. I mean, we caught a couple of decent ones, but I mean, that's embarrassing. The Yamatanuki is the winner by far. I would say just with the two swim baits, oh Lord, the wind's blowing now. The two swim baits, the baby bull shad caught a bigger fish. So I'm going to put it in second. Again, barring any crazy catches before I get to the takeout here. And then the plastic swim baits in third. And the blade, I'm not going to call it fourth. I'm going to call it premature winter fishing. And so, you know, that's probably my own fault. I should have considered that, you know, it's so shallow. It's almost like a, you know, unfair thing I tried to do with that blade. So I feel bad. I'm gonna have to revisit again in the winter, and hopefully that'll I mean, I did get a good hit from a drum, and I don't know if I have footage of it, but it was at the water. It was, you know, right next to me. It didn't touch the boat, but I don't believe in that anyway. So anyhow, long story short, the Yamatanuki kicked butt. I did put it on my least favorite pole as well, intentionally, because I was afraid I'd have a bias for the Yamatanuki because I've had success with it recently. The other rods and reels I prefer significantly to this one. And frankly, I think I probably lost a fish or two because it's kind of a light rod, and I think it's a ultralight technically, but I can look that up. So anyway, long story short, we're gonna wrap this thing up here in a few. Well, looks like we got another species. Little rock bass. Decent one. Well, on the Yamatanuki, this thing is pretty cool. I think I need to probably try the 3.5 inch. This is the 2.5 inch version. In the meantime, the storm is starting to close in. Sorry for covering up the camera there. I think I might want to start paddling. I don't know how many fish we've caught, but it's been a pretty good day. Granted, there were some that were incredibly tiny, but hey, there were some that ate the tiny ones, or could have. So we're gonna paddle for a little bit. Guys, I am almost to the takeout. Not quite there yet, but I'm not going to be doing any fishing for the remainder of the bit here. It's very shallow, as you can hear. And my wife's already there, and I might be in a little bit of trouble. So, I just wanted to say that the way this turned out, you know, I probably have the most confidence in the Yamamoto, but rest assured that I was very fair. I took 5 casts, all good casts. You know, I didn't count a crappy cast. And the Yamamoto just performed like it has been performing. I know it's a relatively new bait, but I'm feeling pretty confident using it on one rod all the time until I'm proven otherwise. That's kind of the situation I'm in right now. So if anybody from Yamamoto watches this video, y'all did a heck of a job making a very strange bowling pin stick bait that fish love. I'd be interested to understand the story, know more about it. Maybe I need to look that up. But you know, the baby bull shad caught us a big fish, but there was a huge discrepancy between those two baits. You know, I think I caught 2 fish not on the Yamamoto, and all the other fish with it, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that seems right. So, seems like a clear victory to me. Thank you guys for watching. As always, I appreciate it, and I hope to get to fish with you soon. Tight lines to everybody, and have a happy Thanksgiving. See you guys.